Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Unresolved Files, the podcast where I bring on a guest and we obsess over unsolved mysteries so you don't have to. And today I brought my guest, Hopstickly, along with me for this ride. Just ignore my notes. This is just for me. Okay, today we'll be talking about the topic of the exorcism of Annelise Michel. Okay, so yeah, basically you just listen to me yap this whole time.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie. See, I have certain
spots where I answer.
yes, and then they
I
go away.
I like being prompted.
Okay. Okay. Yes. General information. Oh wait. Oopsie. Oh. Oops. I already forgot.
Bro skipped half the freaking thing.
Okay. Now today, yes. Unfortunately, the case I brought to the table isn't quite unsolved. I don't know what I just wrote.
I think you put "and" instead of "an." Isn't quite an unsolved mystery.
Yes.
Who did it aspect.
But turning into the host. But rather, for this case, we dive into the more supernatural side of things. I already said what the case name was, so I'm not saying it again. Now, before we dive into this actual case, Harper.
Case?
Stop. What do you think leads up to this exorcism?
I'm assuming someone's got a ghost in them. Or, I don't know. What's like something crazy that could happen? I don't know. I think she's gonna get lit on fire or something. She's gonna burst into flames and be like, "Oh, there's a ghost in there," and they're gonna take it out.
Close.
Actually,
no.
Oh.
Okay. Well, let's dig in. Now this is where I start yapping, and it gets a little boring for you, unfortunately.
That's okay. I like listening.
Okay. General information. This tragedy takes place in West Germany, where Anna Elizabeth, or Annelise Michel, was a 23-year-old woman and the daughter of Joseph and Anna Michel. Annelise underwent 67 Catholic exorcism rites over the span of a year, before she then died due to malnutrition, and her parents and priests that were involved were then convicted of negligent homicide. There we go. Oh, this position's real nice. Bro, I mean, hey, they're getting a story too.
Yeah.
Anyway, now, how did this all begin? Oh, I know that. Okay, anyway. I'm getting distracted. I'm distracting myself because I'm tired. Okay, yeah. Well, up until the age of 16, Annelise was a normal girl with a normal life and was a very faith-based person. At the fresh age of 16, Annelise had her first seizure that would soon become one of many. This seizure led to her first diagnosis of temporal lobe epilepsy. Further into her life, more specifically in 1970, Annelise had her third seizure at a psychiatric hospital where she was prescribed with anticonvulsant drugs that did not help. Let this be known that before the third seizure, Annelise was severely depressed and psychotic.
Okay, twin.
Now, Annelise no longer thought that there was something medically wrong with her, but rather spiritually, and as her episodes worsened, so did everyone else. Annelise explained seeing demon faces and shadows at night, and refused to walk past crosses, drink from the holy spring, or visit any holy place. Annelise said that she heard voices in her head, and these demon faces would whisper things such as things that she was damned and would rot in hell. It was me whispering in her ear. That's real.
It's like someone's Catholic grandma.
Damn, you're going to rot in hell.
Is that a shoulder? You're going to hell for that.
That's how I think this school thinks. Anyway, silent shade.
Crop tops every single day.
Oopsie. Today I am dressed school appropriate.
For once.
My ankles are showing now. And my uneven Excuse you. I'm bleeping that. Okay.
You're gonna think I said something worse than that. Okay, the word that I said wasn't that bad. I'm being incriminated right now. I went in to get a Febreze this morning from Mr. McCarley, and Noah Steiny was in there, and he kept saying that I owned slaves.
Oh,
I don't.
I'm gonna bleep that part off too, and it's gonna sound like you're gonna They are. I'm gonna put your home address in my description. It's okay. These things they get like 3 views, bro. I don't know who's watching them, but
This
someone
one's gonna
is.
pop off, and then they're all gonna come to my house.
I'm gonna post it on TikTok and say, "Hey, go like up my channel."
Yeah, go make like a highlight reel. Post it on TikTok.
I'm gonna start posting on YouTube Shorts. I might have to. Okay, we're getting off topic. I knew this would happen. It's already been 5 minutes.
Well,
anyway,
you gotta like get that time in.
Yeah. Annelise also began to bark and growl at her mother, father, and siblings, and this is when her parents gave up and stopped searching for medical help, but rather spiritual help, and contacted the church.
The church.
The church. I don't know what church.
But it's the church.
The church originally denied this request as they did not believe the girl was possessed, but rather mentally ill. However, this did not stop 2 priests from agreeing to help the family, Father Arnold Renz and Father Ernst Alt. What are these names?
I don't know.
These are not German names.
No, these are just...
This is like a Discord name.
Hi, my name's Ernst Alt.
Literally! Oh my...
love Danganronpa.
These 2 men what? These 2 men agreed to help Annelise, and over the next 10 months, they held 67 exorcism-based sessions that lasted up to 4 hours long. Nothing to say about that?
That's just... I feel like, at what point do you realize, hey, this isn't working? Like, I feel like after the 5th, maybe you go, hey, maybe we gotta try something else.
Yeah, maybe, we just let it take her.
Yeah, maybe we send her out to pasture. Who knows?
Anyway.
Kids these days bark and growl all the time. And
no one. Yeah, come on. Maybe they need it.
Yeah.
I actually heard people barking today in my study hall.
Remember when the kids barked at us on the way back to the middle school?
Or
on the way back to high school?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Chased us on their scooters.
Yeah, so you know what? Some things never change. Anyway, in these sessions, Annelise claimed to have been possessed by 6 demons. Some of these demons she claimed to be possessed by were Lucifer, Judas, Nero, and Adolf Hitler. Yeah.
Have you seen Twinkler?
No.
Oh, it's this guy on TikTok. His name is Felix Seifer. This was like 3 years ago. He thought that he was Jewish and a transgender man. He thought that he was the reincarnation of Adolf Hitler. And he would wear like this giant nose ring that looked like the mustache.
Why?
I don't know. He also was into like egg laying and owned a bunch of snakes.
Oh.
You'll probably find a good YouTube video about that. Go watch that.
Hey, I'm not educated in this subject, so if you get scarred, I don't care. Anyway, moving forward, Annelise's weight began to rapidly drop, and soon she weighed merely 68 pounds. That's my summer bod goal.
I was gonna say, that's what some of these Ozempic warriors are gonna be like.
Her legs and knees were practically ruined from kneeling and genuflexing, which is the act of bending one's knee, specifically in religious aspects. On June 30th, 1976, she told the 2 priests beg for absolution, and the following morning, she was gone.
Like dead gone, or just like gone?
Dead. Because she refused to eat.
Dang.
Me too, girl. Just kidding, I eat. Now, what?
You eat?
Every single day. Yes, ma'am. What happened after? Once.
You proud about yourself for that one?
I am. Oh, that's going to sound heavenly in these mics. Okay. Once Annelise's case was public, people were mortified. I said modified.
We did say modified.
Rightfully so. And the following months, both her parents and the 2 priests were put on trial for a negligent homicide where their only defense was that she was possessed and they were trying to help her. The court did not take this well, and the 4 were found guilty, later serving a suspended sentence in probation. Do you think this was a extreme enough sentence or not?
How long were they like in
2 years.
jail?
They weren't in jail. They were never in jail. Yeah.
No! How long should be in jail?
How long do you think they should be in jail for?
Like, I don't know. They basically like made this little girl die. So like, actually, wait, what year was this? I kind of
like the 1970s.
That's way too late for this stuff. I thought we were in
Yeah,
like
1976 was when she died.
like 50 years at least.
50 years? Yeah, they just got like probation.
That-
Oh, the lights I mean, okay.
They're trying to
Making
shut us
it
down.
spooky.
No, that's her. She called Bella Hadid.
No, I'm getting bad juju. Stop. I'm too paranoid. Okay, anyway. And here's where it gets murky. In the decades since, Annelise Michel has become a kind of martyr. Don't know what that word means.
Martyr means like when they die, they're like a figure for a movement, sort of. Like I'm pretty sure Joan of Arc was a martyr. No, like let me think.
I should be more educated in this. This is my podcast.
I don't know. I know, like in the Hunger Games, like, what's her name? Not Prim, the other girl.
I know.
The little
What?
black girl.
Oh,
Rue. She was a martyr.
Rue.
She like died for a movement.
I see. Some spiritual believers think her possession was real, that she died to atone for the sins of the world. Okay, so what? She's not Jesus Christ, babe. And now, in the present time, her grave has become a pilgrimage site. Others say she's a victim of religious extremism.
That's what I say.
Untreated mental illness, in a system that failed her in every possible way. So which is it? A case of demonic possession or preventable death wrapped in holy water and folklore? Let us know what you think. Thank you, Harper.
I think she wasn't possessed. Because, like probably something was going on, but...
Yeah.
If you try 67 times and it doesn't work, maybe that's a sign. Quit.
But hey, she was psychotic before these.
Okay, maybe she's just like...
Maybe she just...
schizophrenic or something.
I was gonna say, she could have literally just been schizophrenic and they just weren't educated about it.
Yeah. It was also like the 70s, though.
Right.
So they'd like lock people in the loony bin.
Yeah. That's so bad, though. She was on a ton of medication, though. I remember reading that. Like,
That's probably why she was barking and stuff.
She was on so much medication. Gosh. Okay. Wait.
Sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's okay. Thank you, Harper, for joining us today. And to the audience, one thing's for sure. Whether you believe in demons or not, something evil was in that room. It may not have come from hell. Oh, wait.
Try it again. We can cut it.
I have to work that out. I can't cuss. Okay. One thing's for sure. Whether you believe in demons or not, something evil was in that room. It just may not have come from hell. This has been Unresolved Files. I'm Gabby. And remember, some cases are unsolved, others unresolvable.
That's bars.